Hey folks, quick video here on how to replace your pins on your Argo Supertracks 18-inch. I did not buy the Argo pins. I went out and ordered from my local metal supplier some 1/4-inch stainless rod, 200 stainless washers off of Amazon, or I got some stainless flux core wire because my welder is a gasless system. You could beat them out by hand with your favorite BFH. My weapon of choice, of course, is going to be the air hammer. You'll need a flat and the pointy fella. The pointy guy is to kind of get them going, and then you use the flat guy with a scrap of stainless rod to drive it through, and then once you can't drive it in any further, you grab the rod that you're going to leave in there and you push out the scrap. Scrap will pop out the end, and then you leave this guy in there. Once that guy's in, grab your washers, and I'm going to weld one on either end to hold it in place. I'll do that for all of them except one. The one that I don't weld, of course, I'll be using these guys, and I'm probably gonna put, I'll leave that rod a little extra long, and I'll put these on the outboard sides, or weld a washer on one end and then put the locking collar on the other end. It'll just make it easier to cut off in the future if I need to, assuming it seizes up on me. Sorry about the poor lighting, but just to give you an idea, here's step one. 4.5-inch angle grinder. You're gonna cut. It should just fall out. You can take your time here, or you can go as fast as you want. I'm in a hurry when I do everything, so I went pretty quick and I overcut on most of them. But that's what it's going to look like. Step two, find something pointy. This is what I'll be using. You're gonna hit it on each side to free up the pins. Once you get it to move a little bit, come back to your favorite side, push it in as far as you can without splitting this guy, because it's tapered obviously. So just push it in a little bit, grab your scrap, slide it into the little hole that you just made, switch this out for a flat, drive it in as far as you can, grab your good rod, and then chase it through, pushing out your scrap, and then move on. Grab that guy. Get started. Worst pour ever. It's tricky to do with one hand. Alright folks, here's where we're at. Tracks are on, all the pins are replaced, washers are welded on. For that pin with the locking collar, where is it? Here it is. So I left a little bit hanging out. Plan A was to put a locking collar on each end. I quickly realized that as I'm hammering the pins in, I'm mushrooming the ends just slightly, so the collars wouldn't fit on. So I ended up kind kind of sharpening the one end a little bit so that it slides in easier, helps line up all the knuckles there. And I just ended up putting the collar in the middle. I did it in a couple spots. Here's another one. Here's a better example. So here you go. There's the collar. It's sharpened at the other end. And yeah, that's kind of it. Really wasn't that bad. With the air hammer, it was about a minute a pin. So 76 odd segments. I mean, it's about an hour and a half, and then plus welding, yada yada yada. Really wasn't that bad. Air tools provided. So if you're doing it manually, it's obviously going to take you a little bit longer, but if you're doing it by hand, you probably aren't replacing all of them. All right, there she is. Good luck with yours. Cheers.